Hello everybody, my name's Alpha Nephilim, and welcome back to Blank Dream. Okay, so I think we are ready to finish this once and for all. Open the large door. I don't know if I'm going to have to do anything in here, or if it's just going to be one big cinematic thing. It's Ayato. Huh? Hey. Ayato? Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Oh, don't tell me you were alive this whole time! Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Mishiro. You hold dominion over it. Once, a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake. I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world. She should have granted her wish in this world, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. That would be Utsuro. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. Was it that girl? Utsuro Hinohara. Yes, she wanders this world even now. It seems seeing Yuzu elicited some change, but still, a long way off from regaining her memories. Utsuro Hinohara, sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And that's why Utsuro said, "Give me back my world." And so since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same. Only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. No kidding! She was a big pain in the butt! Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. I knew that's what that was! Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. Okay, clever little jokes. You're the saving system. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life. Because he's simply too significant. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who subconsciously bound his soul to this world. Oh, come on. Such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll never have existed. Sure, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister after all. Even as a soul, you have her same wish. If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world. You can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? No! Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked me whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse, without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. But seeing Yuzu and Utsuro, I had a thought. If Utsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself, wandering this world for years, all to finally realize her wish to meet her again. What would become of that? I have the same wish as Utsuro, and Well, I've got plenty of time, so I could always come back and see both endings. The only question is which one would be the good ending. Because I want to end on the good ending. I'll grant the wish this time, and then I won't grant it again. I've got time. I'll do it. I'll still grant my wish. I won't lose sight of my goal. I threw myself in to put an end to it all. And yet I wound up in this world, learning all these unnecessary things, led astray. I'm just tired. Enough of this. I've worked hard enough, so just grant my wishes already. The moment the knife in Mishiru's hand pierced Ayato, Mishiru lost consciousness. With no time to feel satisfaction, no regret for what she'd done. Good God, my vision's blurry. I just put my contacts in. Before playing this. Mishiru Usui eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, not just stillness, but void. There, Mishiru Usui was peaceful, free from everything, eternally sleeping in the cradle of nothingness. And her dream was purely a hollow white, blank dream. Ending 4 fulfilled. Her wish was granted. She was surely happy. Okay, so I've gotten the 4th and 5th endings. Yeah, let's do this the other way now. I don't know what... Any other ending that I could have gotten would probably have resulted from me not getting Yuzu's mirrors, or not going, or at least getting the mirrors. Probably one ending would have involved me getting the mirrors, but not going into the room, while another involved me not getting the mirrors at all. Which, if I had known about that, if I had known about the whole end system and how it worked, I might have waited until the very last minute to get all of the mirrors and stuff. Oh well. So that would be 2 openings, plus the 2 I got. Now for the last one. Skip all this. Skip all this. Slow down. I won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't. I can't do it anymore. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But then what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine. But to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. See. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, you'll be forced back into your body. What you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life So she's going to forget everything. She's going to forget Ayato? You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. She's going to wake up with amnesia. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake, are you still prepared to leave this behind? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected, Ayato. By discarding the wish I inherited from Utsuro, I think it'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. I'll try my best. Don't worry about me. I want my life to have never existed. Whatever the reason for it, it's not a happy wish. And you realize it. That's a big deal, I mean it. But who are you? What was your wish? Why were you here? You got back on your feet instead of falling into darkness. Somehow it makes me happier than anything. Well, I'm going to retire ahead of you. Gonna see what things are like in heaven. But why were you here in the first place? Did you complete your wish while I wasn't looking? I'm sure you'll go there, Ryotaro. Sheesh, 7 years and it's like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsuro go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget. I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in the hospital bed. Apparently I had been saved. My soul returned safely from the mirror world. There was a woman I didn't know beside me. Michiro, you're awake? Who are you? It's probably her mother. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I couldn't remember my supposed mother at all. All I had left was a faint unease toward my mother. So, wait, so you can remember you can't remember stuff from the past, but you can remember being in the mirror world? As well as the desperate expression made by the woman I woke up beside when she heard that. I remembered Ayato as someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. Michiro Usui, is it? Hello, I'm Seiichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Seiichi Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Utsuro grew up with. Don't worry too much about your mother. When the woman calling herself my mother learned I had no memory of her, she vanished. I lacked any real sense of her being my mother, so it meant relatively little to me. It'd be a long story, but I had a wife and 2 children. But now none of them are left. They've all passed away. And you're alone again, also. Do you know where you're going to live now? No. Paying tuition seems impossible, so I think I'll have to drop out and work. I see. Sure, would you let me adopt you? Huh? We're both tired souls who've lost everything. You got along with Ayato, so we're not total strangers. And you remind me of my daughter. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. Would you give it some thought? And so I began a new life as Michiro Hinohara. I'm taking new steps in the same house where Ayato and Utsuro once lived. It was a strange kind of chance, but Seiichi's a very gentle person. He's taking up art again, and has been teaching me between studies. Dreaming of seeing the world the way Ayato did, catching up to the days I've lost. Once more, I let my brush run free. That was amazing. That was an amazing story. Good God. This game had great horror elements that really had me scared out of my wits. But above that, the story was just amazing. Hey. Freaking blurry eye. I'm not crying, just to make that clear. But seriously, that was like a really emotional story. I am having a very hard time making words for it. Just like, I did not expect to find out that Mishiro and Utsuro were related. I mean, technically, that would make them second cousins. Which, of course, meant Mishiro and Ayato. Yeah, they were second cousins, too. Because Ayato did have the same mother as Utsuro, just not the same father. Teriyaki tomato? This is just an absolutely amazing game. Ending 2, Mobius Strip. Someday history might repeat. So yeah, there's 2 other endings I could have gotten. And I'm pretty sure one of them would have involved not getting the mirrors, and the other would have involved not going into that final room. But hey, the only way I'll know for sure is if I go back to the game. And you know what? I think I'd rather leave that for you guys to find out. I mean, I like to think that I got the best ending. I think I got the true ending. Along with 2 not so good ones, but still. This has just been an amazing game, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. Excuse me. Except for a few parts. Okay, so anyway, this has been Blank Dream. I fully recommend playing this for yourself. Maybe you can get those other 2 endings that I didn't get. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next episode. Later!